Electric vehicles are booming. Battery electric vehicles have been growing in double digits for several years. Not only is the number of e-cars on our roads increasing, but also the variety of models, and with that, increasingly sophisticated technologies, electromobility is really picking up speed. The vehicles in today's ID family already offer very long ranges. There's the ID. Buzz Pro for one, with a range of up to 423 kilometers. Though it's rare to drive this far in one go. On average, we are on the road for about 50 kilometers every day, while commercial customers clock up around 90 kilometers. Whether it's a car or a commercial vehicle from the ID family, we can generally cover most of our daily distances electrically without any problems. And even if we're planning a day trip or are driving on holiday via the motorway, a vehicle like the ID. Buzz Pro means that when driving from Hanover to Copenhagen with the appropriate driving style, you'll average just one stop for charging. Across Europe, by early 2022, more than 310,000 public charging stations had already been connected within the Volkswagen WeCharge charging service alone. For example, at supermarkets, shopping centres, multi-storey car parks, or public parking areas. Filling stations are also offering ever more charging options. The number of charging stations is therefore growing every day. Charging from a 5 to an 80% state of charge takes around 30 minutes for our ID. Buzz Pro at a fast charging station with a maximum of 170 kilowatts. Time that you can use to enjoy a coffee or a stroll in the fresh air. However, most charging processes do not take place at public charging stations, but at home instead. For example, using a home charging station, or at the company site for commercial users. By the way, the roof on a company building can be an ideal location for supplying the company's own charging stations via a photovoltaic system. This enables you to become less dependent on electricity prices and make a sustainable contribution to relieving the public power grid. Volkswagen is committed to reducing CO2. Many of the group's sites are already using power from renewable energy sources, amongst other things. Measures like these are an important contribution to achieving our Way to Zero goals. In addition, we deliver our ID. Buzz on a CO2 neutral basis. This means we reduce CO2 emissions as far as possible over the full supply chain, manufacturing phase, and delivery, offsetting the remaining CO2 emissions via certified climate protection projects. After delivery, you have the decisive influence on the CO2 emissions of your e-vehicle. Because the longest phase of a vehicle's life cycle is the usage phase, charging the electric vehicle with green power represents an immense lever to further improve the climate benefit of an electric vehicle. Today, in a comprehensive cost analysis, electric vehicles are often a better choice than comparable vehicles over the entire service life. Although electric models are sometimes more expensive to buy, both country-specific and manufacturer subsidies and incentives reduce the purchase costs. In addition, there is a reduction in running costs, such as vehicle taxes, which are often much lower than for a vehicle with a combustion engine. Electric vehicles are also often cheaper on average when it comes to maintenance and service costs. One reason for this is that many parts are subject to far less wear and tear than in a combustion engine. And last but not least, another key factor is the lower price of power compared to fossil fuel sources. In particular, when you produce the power yourself by installing photovoltaic panels on your house for one, or by using power produced on the company building. Electromobility enables almost silent mobility, especially in city traffic, is characterized by outstanding responsiveness, and enables local CO2-free mobility. All these reasons clearly show that electromobility is the future. We at Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles have set the course for this, and we look forward to driving into an electric future with you.